Hi, so I decided to make a video today about how to properly produce a live performance band video. If you've ever seen or been to one of your friends' bands, or if you're in a band and you've ever taken some smartphone video, you know it doesn't usually turn out very well. It's usually very shaky and the sound is also very distorted and poor. I'm actually shooting this video right now with an iPhone, and I'm using a microphone right here to improve the quality of my voice and a bit of the guitar playing here. I'm actually a professional news broadcast TV cameraman by day, and so I've got some experience doing this. And I can tell you that it's not a very easy thing to do to produce a live sort of band performance video, but I do have some tips and tricks here I'd like to share with you so you get a better sounding video. So instead of having something that sounds like this, you'll have something that sounds a little bit more like this. What I often suggest is that people mix their band through their PA mixer and then run a line out from the mixer into their smartphone to record the audio properly. When you try to record a band in a rehearsal hall or in a performance situation, you're using the mic on the smartphone, and it tends to get pulverized, frankly, by the sort of loud volume and the decibelage going into it, and it can't keep up, so you get this loud, crunching, distorted fuzz sound. But if you control your levels properly, then you should get a very nice quality signal. So you need a couple of things to make this work, and I'm going to put a shopping list together for you, but it's not going to be very expensive. And if you're in a band and the weekend band, you don't want to spend a lot of money on this probably. There are lots of high quality, expensive outboard pieces of equipment that you can get to help you with this, but if you don't want to blow a lot of money, have a look at this and see if this might work for you. Smartphones don't have very good video stabilization in them, so you're going to want to try and stabilize your phone somehow, and the best way to do that is with a tripod or some kind of clamping device. You can get these little tabletop sort of smartphone tripods, and I would suggest using that. Most photography stores even sell these little clamp adapters for like $10 or $12, $15 that you can clamp your smartphone to a 1960s tripod if you like. You can find a tripod anywhere. The next thing you're going to want to do is take a line out from your mixing board, and this is where it's going to get a little bit tricky. You have to remember the line level out of a mixing board is just that. It's a line level. The input on your smartphone is mic level, and you audio engineers are probably rolling your eyes, but that there is a very distinct difference, and this little analogy might help quickly explain it. This is a mic level, and this is a line level. So a line level is a very, very hot signal. It comes out of a mixing board like a bolt of lightning, and it's just way, way too hot. It's way too high of a level for the smartphone to see. So what I'm suggesting is you get your band into a rehearsal hall. It's a little easier to do this in a rehearsal because you can control the levels and the environment. You're not worried about a crowd or a manager of a bar tapping his watch. And what you want to do is you want to mic everything up. You want to mic your guitar amps, take a line out of your bass amp or your bass direct, and of course you're going to use your microphones that your singers would use and your keyboard into your mixer. Then what you want to do is come line out of probably your monitor output. Keep in mind the iPhone records analog at a mono level, not stereo. I'm going to do another video for DSLR stereo recordings in my next episode here. So you want to come out of your monitor out into your phone, and then you simply just mix things the way you want them. Drums come through very hot, so you can keep the drum mics a little bit lower. The bass might want to be a little bit hotter than normal. Guitar comes roaring through, so keep the guitar down a little bit, and the vocals will have to be up quite high. Then what you want to do is do a test recording just to test to see what your levels look like, and you guys can all stand around and have a listen and see if it's what you like. If you're not careful, you don't have your levels mixed properly, you're going to get something that sounds a little bit like this. So maybe trying to check your mix on earbuds would be the best thing to do. There are a couple of things you're going to need, and I'll explain them here. There are 2 apps that you could really benefit from. One is called Reporter by Rode, and it's a audio-only recording app. And the other one you'll want to get is called Pro Movie. It's about $3.99, and you can actually get it for free if you leave a review. The advantage of these apps is they have gain control, so you can control the gain of the audio going into the smartphone, and that's extremely important. You're also going to need a bit of an unusual cable, which is also not very expensive at all. It is a TRRS to RCA cable. They used to come with some of the older analog video cameras. You can get this little cable from Amazon for a couple of dollars. The 3.5 millimeter mini plug would go into your smartphone, and the red RCA jack would plug into the output of your mixer. So you're going to mix your band, you're going to come out of your mixer into the smartphone with a 3.5 millimeter jack, and you're good to go. If your audio board does not have RCA outputs, you might need a RCA to 1/4 inch. I would suggest getting a TRS 1/4 inch plug. Okay, once you've done that, you want to click on your audio icon inside Pro Movie. You want to drop the audio gain all the way down to the bottom to 0. You need to go into the video settings also and set the high settings so you have the best quality settings. Make sure you have your battery nicely charged up and have a lot of the extra stuff on your phone cleaned off, because high resolution, high definition video takes up a lot of hard drive space on your phone. And then you want to set your tripod up, put your camera, your smartphone camera on there. For God's sake, have it horizontal, not vertical, and then roll some video on your band playing. After you finish doing that, stop, go back, check the mix, and if something's too loud or too quiet, just change it in the mix. Remember, this is not multi-track recording, so you can't fix things in the mix later. You have to fix them before you record them. Once you have something you're happy with, you want to export that to your camera's photo folder, and then from there you can upload it to a streaming site. You want to click on the video, trim the in and the out so that you have the excess stuff at the top and at the end that you don't want edited out, and then upload that. And then you have a nice video that you can send around to people with good quality audio, good quality video, showing everybody what your band can do. I hope this helps you guys. You're going to have to do a bit of experimenting with it, but you'll master this eventually and you'll put forward a much nicer video. So instead of something that looks and sounds like this, you'll have something that looks and sounds more like this. Down around the corner.